Billionaire casino magnate Sheldon Adelson is now spending millions of dollars to prepare a public campaign to fight online gambling as a danger to children, the poor, and others who could be exploited by easy access to internet betting. He, of course, Adelson, is best known for upscale casino resorts in Nevada and more recently in Asia, where I believe he is being investigated for potentially bribing officials. He says the practice of online gambling is a danger to society and could tarnish the industry's traditional business model, i.e., his business model. He's begun hiring lobbyists and public relation experts in Washington and in state capitals nationwide to press his case in what is shaping up to be the most heavily lobbied debates in 2014. The coalition hopes to enlist organizations representing women, African Americans, and Hispanics, all seen as likely to be sympathetic to the cause. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Oh, that's not in the piece. In my 15 years of working with him, I don't think I've ever seen him this passionate about any issue, says Andy Aboud, Adelson's top political advisor. I'll bet. Unbelievable.
That would be amazing. I would love to sit down with him and I would be like, I will trade you. If you imagine if you had the power to be like, no online gambling, end of the occupation in the West Bank. Got to pick one.
That's right.
That would be amazing. I would love to see that. I mean, it's not even a question. He would bail on the occupation in a second.
I think the key would have to be to get legislation passed in Israel that all of the occupation is to be funded exclusively by internet gambling. And that's the thing that keeps Sheldon Adelson awake at night.
Why do you got to be so negative, Sam? Maybe he just cares about the children.
Maybe it's just the children he cares about.
I love it's like the traditional business model of like which like evolved from breaking people's kneecaps and like putting them in comas when they didn't pay back to like just gentlemanly bankrupting people and destroying their savings because of gambling addictions.
Right. First off, one of the problems with the traditional model that is not there with the online gaming is you cannot be sure that the people who are betting online are getting drunk at your tables. Maybe there'll have to be a breathalyzer attached to your computer so that unless you're blowing a .10 or something, you can't gamble.
He's really looking out for the customers. He's worried he can't comp them for their room via online gambling.
Unbelievable.
So what happens when he makes an inroad in the online gambling market? Like the communications turnaround strategy is going to be fascinating to watch.
I received a letter from 7-year-old Jenny Kramer, who is a second grader at a elementary school in Ohio. Dear Mr. Adelson, I beg of you, please, allow for internet gambling. Its funding is paying for my new school books. And as soon as I read that letter, I decided I must change course and offer a full suite of internet gambling through Adelson Incorporated.
The Torah says when the child speaks on gaming industries, the wise man listens.
If I could... As Rabbi Akiba said when he was at Yavna, which I would remind you was part of ancient Judea, Samaria,